Okay, I'm sorry. I'm gonna try to I'm trying to wrap this up, but um the whole point I'm trying to make is when you're trying to purchase something and you're trying to make sense of your transaction, it's always good to have a primary item and a secondary item. Same item, but a backup. You always need a backup because while I was coming from the coffee spot, I basically was trying to purchase the item, but once I realized that I was looking at the item and there was like a countdown, like it was like 9 minutes. I had like 9 minutes to get the transaction paid. I had 9 minutes. So I'm over here speeding from the coffee spot. I'm speeding from the coffee spot to the house, speed walking, because I need to pay this transaction in 9 minutes. So now they got me speeding home. Hold on one second. Okay, I'm sorry. Sorry, y'all. I wanted to heat up my coffee because, I got this coffee thing going on. So, I bought this coffee. So, I want to drink it. All right. So, pretty much, um, what was that? Basically, when you're making a transaction for something, you need to have a backup. So that's what I had did. I had a backup just in case. Mind you, it ended up helping me a little bit because when it was time for me to make the purchase, I seen the one that was 579. I seen the one that was 569. When I tried to do the one that was for 569, because of course the smart person would pay for the lesser price. But I paid and I did. But when I tried to charge the item was a total of it was like 566, and that had nothing to do with the um insurance. So, I mean, yeah, it had nothing to do with the insurance. The taxes and everything was basically another $100 on top of the item. So, I ended up not being able to purchase that item because I first of all didn't know that the I had the money there, but the arrangement was 515 because mind you, it was going to be 511.20. When I went to pay 511.20, that was the reason why I put 515 in my card. So I went to make the charge for the transaction and that item went from 511.20 to 566 and some change, and I was just like, "Whoop." And I didn't know that until I got home. Once I got home, I looked at the computer and I was like, oh my God. Mind you, I only had 3 minutes to purchase this item. So you see me speeding home and I'm trying to purchase it and figure out what's going on or whatever. I got 3 minutes to make a payment for this transaction. So I get home, I get on the computer, and I'm trying to figure out why is that the price. So I'm getting on the computer and that's basically what it is. That's just the price. So I go to my secondary seller. It was $10 more for the item, but at least the numbers was adding up. It was supposed to be it was going to be 479 with the taxes, it was going to be 522. So when I get to 522, I'm ready. I can see everything is flowing properly. I press the button to do it the same exact way, and transaction went through properly. Everything was successful. Then I start to get feedback from the bank, feedback from PayPal, feedback from eBay. Everybody is messaging me. So I'm like what the freak is going on? So I got a message from eBay. Mind you, I'm trying to communicate with the seller. I'm like, "Hi, I didn't want to do too much communication with the seller because you just want a smooth transaction. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to have a situation where your transaction is no longer smooth no more. You don't want to have a situation where your stuff is just not making no sense. So basically, all right, boom. My item is paid for. I'm good. I'm out. I'm great. I'm good to go. Bye. I didn't respond to the bank. I didn't respond to PayPal. I didn't respond to eBay. I didn't respond to nobody because the money was in the bank and I was already confident that I wasn't going to have no problems. I was going to be okay. Then I might have said yes to PayPal, I think, or eBay. One of them I said yes to. When my bank communicated with me, I didn't say anything to my bank because I know that one of the charges, I didn't know anything actually. I didn't check my account, I didn't check my bank, I didn't check anything. All I could see was that I really didn't see any changes. I don't really remember what happened as far as, I mean, only thing that I really remember is the red writings, and everything saying that everything had went through. And I know that I seen, oh, that's what happened. I was getting messages about different charges, and they were charges that I did not understand. 42, 41. There was charges there that I did not understand. So I was already like not sure anymore, like what they were talking about, which is the reason why I didn't respond to my bank. Because if I play around with my bank, they would have prevented me from making my transaction today, which was I would have had to wait for a new card in the mail because they was about to shut my whole card down. Because, and if I would have responded, they would have shut my card down, and I would have had to get a new card with a new number and everything. It was about to be, that's the reason why I did not respond. I'm like, yo, do not touch my card, okay? Do not do not mess up my account right now. Please do not mess up my card. Please do not mess up my bread. I'm not trying to run from a transaction. I'm not trying to run I'm getting a headache right now, y'all. I'm sorry. Yeah, because I wasn't even going to go into this depth of a conversation, but I was just like, please do not mess up my card, yo. I don't want to press nothing. I don't know nothing right now. I just know what I purchased. That's it. They rejected every single transaction that came in the bank that day. The morning time called me. They called me at 8 o'clock in the morning, talking about some 7 something like that. It was mad early. It was mad early. Oh my god, my head is hurting, yo. Because talking about it is crazy. Talking about it is freaking crazy. And once I talk about this, I'm happy because I'm not gonna have to talk about it again. But they tore my account up. When I say they tore my account up, the morning time, my account was like, it was positive that morning. That night, oh god, by the time I was done, I had a good day, was working and everything. I got back home, which is probably the reason why the day was so good, because when I got back home and I looked at my account, which was only supposed to be roughly about 100 to about $200, roughly close to, and with some change, so I could handle the rest of the things I needed to do for the rest of the week. When my account wasn't even there, it wasn't even with the money that I had in there originally. I was on the phone with the bank that morning telling them about the situation, how I was sleeping, this, that, and the third. I done paid for the transaction 2 times. Oh, right. So how did I get to paying for the transaction for 2 times? Because right after the bank had called me, I fell back asleep. Once I fell back asleep, the yo, once I felt, I'm scared to go to sleep tonight. Once I fell asleep, right after that, she called me in the morning time, told me, we think your account is about to be fraud, and I'm like, no, it's good, everything is okay. Yo, once I humped the phone with her and I went to sleep, I was a victim in my sleep, son. I'm taking my phones, I'm turning them off tonight. I'm turning off everything tonight, because how you pull me into a transaction like that and I'm sleeping, yo. I'm dead. Like when I tell you I was up for like 2 or 3 days because I really wanted to make this purchase. I really wanted to make it smooth, and I was really nervous about making it because I just was like, I think I'm right. I think I'm right. I think I'm right. Mind you, I could still be wrong, but that's fine. You know, that's fine. It's just that, and that's it. I make one transaction wrong in my life. Well, there's transactions I made wrong in my life, but it's still like, I can use it for other stuff. I know I can. I know I'm right. I know I'm freaking right. Give me credit. So, oh my god, yo, I don't know how, yo. I just freaking got a message in the middle of the night. Like, I had a dream. I called the seller because, mind you, remember, I didn't want to communicate with the seller. I had a dream. The dream was because I was supposed to buy it from the first seller originally. Remember the 469, but I got it with the 479. The 479, I ended up okay, I purchased it, went to sleep, had a dream that I purchased it, but then the seller had contacted me and told me that I wasn't supposed to purchase it. No, they had sold it. The price changed. Remember, mind you, they both of the sellers have a similar name. And then at the end of one of them is Chu and the other one is Cha. So they have the same top name, but it's Chu for one and then Cha for the other person. So that's what makes them different. So, and there's a different seller name for each one. So I basically, let's say for example, I purchased 2 from Chu and the one from Cha, I wasn't supposed to get the one from Cha because I had one with Chu already. So Chu basically was like, that was the one I basically had the dream. Them telling me, Chu told me that they was sold out. So I basically had purchased them with Chu. And I don't know, but whatever, cut a long story short, because I was out of the time frame, the price had went up and I ended up buying it with Cha. So I bought it with Cha, but I didn't get to cancel it with Chu. And then I was already communicating with Cha before I bought it from Chu because Chu basically was saying to me, they was communicating with me more. Cha wasn't communicating with me quick enough at first, but already because I wasn't really communicating with Cha, Chu basically had me because they was communicating with me. So once they was communicating with me, I wasn't worried too much about Chu because, anyway, Chu was not really here. So I ended up getting it with Cha. So Cha basically was like, it was quiet. They answered all my questions. Everything was good. We was flowing. This is $479. Cha is $479. Chu is $469. So Cha is basically like doing everything it's supposed to be doing. We're good. We gravy. We good. But I had purchased it with Cha in the middle of the night, and I thought it was a dream. And I woke up in the morning, and my account, the banks and everything, they was contacting me and everything. I just seen a whole bunch of negative stuff on my account. Mind you, these was all pending. So my bank though, they wasn't even having it. They had everything locked up. Boom, 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 boom. They had everything canceled, everything rejected, everything fraud, this, everything that. They wasn't letting none of that happen in the middle of the night. So that morning, I got on the phone with eBay. I got on the phone with Chase. I told them the whole story. Like, I had a dream, and I didn't know my dream was real, but I really had a dream. The first order was right. The second order was wrong. And they was basically like, well, don't worry, because the first one and the second one is not even going to go down. And then I had to cancel it and repurchase it with Chu, which is $479. So, and I should have went and bought it with Chu, which is for $469. But the reason why I didn't is because I was already purchasing it with Chu. So that's why I ended up having a problem. Let me sit on this side because my phone's about to die. So basically, now I'm up to basically a problem because I basically have a problem with making the transaction because they want me to cancel out everything now. Hold on, y'all. They basically want me to cancel out everything and start over again. So before I could do anything, I basically have to cancel my transaction and restart everything. So now they told me cancel it with everybody. Ask everybody to give you back your money. Ask everybody, just basically we starting over. repurchase everything, stop everything, repurchase everything. So I had like 3 charges on my account: 479, 479, 469, 42, 42, 41, 71, plus the taxes, something like that. And I didn't even have no insurance for my item. So that made me think about the very first transaction, which is 469. 469, basically, when I went to purchase them, remember I told you it ended up being 566? That was wrong because it was only supposed to be 511. But when I went to purchase it and it was 566, I wasn't going to do it. Then when I canceled out everything, there was a little insurance thing that popped up on the screen talking about some $39.99 or something like that. Purchase this for insurance for 2 years. I was thinking about doing it, but then I was also thinking about not doing it because, I don't need no insurance for this item. I'm good, We always think we good. Then we go to purchase the item, and then we can't even purchase the item because, something's wrong with it, or something happens, or something is damaged, or something is wrong. So basically, is there a tag up there? So basically, let me bring this down a little bit. So basically, we got up to it being a situation where now the transaction, instead of it being that, it was going to be that, but it wasn't going to be anything because I had bought it with somebody else. And then I purchased it, and because the bank told me to purchase it. So I purchased it again, and then it was still rejecting it. So I didn't know what was going on with my account. They just kept rejecting everything. Then we realized that all the transactions, they had to post, penned, everything had to go into the system. We now waiting for a process to go through. They got me reordering new stuff. It was just really, really bad. Everything was jacked up all weekend. My account went to like negative $800 and something. Took my money. I couldn't have no use of my money. Tore me up. I was sick. When I say sick, they tore me up. I'm still sick with a headache right now just talking about it. But I gotta get it out of my system so that I don't have to think about it no more. I don't gotta breathe about it no more. I don't gotta talk about it no more. I'm good. I'm great. We can move on. The next thing I can show you is the machine. So now we're up to the system registering, me communicating with Chew and telling them that that I'm gonna purchase with them. You know what I'm saying? And they had a price. Their price was $10 difference. Like, I'm over here trying to convince them that I'm going to come back. I'm going to purchase from them. But the problem is that today, when I went to purchase with them, their item was, and I'm telling them to wait 3 to 5 business days. And I think eBay probably would have told them that they have to value that price because I still tried to purchase it originally and it wasn't me, it was the bank. So I guess that's another reason why I didn't get charged for the return check fees, because those 3 things that I purchased with the check. But I guess because the bank rejected it, it had nothing to do with me. It had something to do with the bank and them not seeing that I had money and them knowing that, oh, she's going to keep it. Oh, she's not going to keep it. You know what I'm saying? So maybe that's the only reason why it went through, because I was originally thinking that it wasn't going to work. They was going to take my money. Not that it was going to take my money, but it wasn't going to work, and I wasn't going to get the money back for the return check fee because they was telling me about it. But I was like, I didn't stop anything. The money was there. It wasn't a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would I want to pay more money for something that I don't know about? Like, it's funny how the world has a weird way of playing tricks on you. You know what I'm saying? I'm making purchases in my sleep. I'm being overcharged for something that I don't know nothing about because I can't see it, because I'm expecting to pay a certain price. I got money in the bank, but for some reason, everything is locked. 10 times locked. When I tell you 10 times locked, it was so freaking hard for me to make a purchase for this item. It was so freaking hard. And then it's you play around with things and it's you get upset because you trying to make a purchase for something and I'm thinking right now, because I'm about to make the purchase for the item, I'm maybe I'm rushing now, you know what I'm saying? But then I'm sitting here thinking about it well, what could be worse? Me seeing this item is for $5 to $10 less now. The item that I was going to get for $569, I ended up getting it for $564. They went down on the price. And then I was able to get insurance. Mind you, by the time I was done, I was only going to be paying $520. The most I was going to end up paying was $522. Insurance is $40. This insurance was $40. $562 plus $40 is what, like roughly $600. I did not pay. I paid, I don't know, but by the time I was done, I was only paying $10 more for insurance. And that was like my total price. So I didn't even spend nearly as much as I thought I was going to spend. But if I would have bought it with the other seller, I was going to be up to like $600. Mind you, the item is roughly, they gave me a discount. And mind you, both of the sellers had the time frame. So mind you, both of them have a similar name. It's only Chu and Cha. So if it's Chu and Cha, y'all supposed to be y'all might be the same people. And I'm not gonna sit here and go back and forth or whatever with Chu or Cha, because I know that I'm Alicia. So I don't know. I pick it. I choose. I win because I just want to purchase it because I don't want to lose. I don't need y'all to be counting down on a time frame like that. Like, it was crazy that I was sick in bed and something said to me, get up, go to the bank, put this money in the bank, pay for this item right now. I get up, I go to the bank, throw my clothes on, go to the bank, deposit the money, get ready to make this transaction. I look on the computer and the computer is counting down 9 minutes. You got 9 minutes to go to purchase your item. Like, I only had 9 minutes. Otherwise, I'm looking at that item jumping from $479.99 or $579.99 to $100 more or $150 more. It's smarter for me to purchase it. Then what was bothering me was that the item that I had purchased, when I originally went to go back and purchase it with Chu had me paying like $570 something, and that had nothing to do with taxes. That had nothing to do with the item, the transaction, nothing. If I would have bought with Chu, I would have spent, the item went up, and I messaged them, like I was telling them to wait for me and be patient or whatever, like I'm gonna come back and purchase it. But you know what, they don't have to go down on their price, and I don't have to purchase it. It's better for me to purchase it than for them to go down on their price. You know what I'm saying? It's better for me to purchase it than for them to go up on their price. It's better for me to purchase it. What's better, me purchasing it or them trying to sell it? Unless they need it, like, you know what I'm saying? It's better for me to purchase it. So you kind of want to work with me, you know? And so I'm basically in a situation where I need to purchase this item. Now it's time for me to purchase it. And they're talking about, let me tell you, they're talking about, I think this, yeah, they're talking, first of all, they're talking about, they're definitely talking about $479.96. And they're definitely talking about this item could have been more than $587.49. It could have been, let me see something. This item could have been, I'm sorry, I have allergies, my nose, acid reflux, not acid reflux, just mucus. Hold on. I'm doing something wrong, which is, let me try. I'm just going to add it to my cart just so I can see and tell you. This item, if I would have bought it with Chu was going to charge me $599.95. Regular pricing with no discounts. I was not trying to pay that. Okay? Like, what kind of person? And then the taxes, if I would have got it, it would have been $479.96, which is the price, right? And then tax $42.60. I could have been paying about $522.56. I ended up paying a total of, like, everything that I have in my cart right now freaking looks so good because it's a lower price than what I want to pay for anything right now. Like, I just paid the most expensive thing that I probably would have to purchase for, unless I get a new pair of boots or get my coat fixed or upgrade my coat or get a new coat made or something. Like, I want to get a coat made, but that's bread, and I don't know if I'm gonna make it unless I'll see though. So I have to think. I have to ask permission. Ain't nobody gonna do that for me, but I'm gonna ask permission, and then I can get my coat. I mean, I can get my coat. I gotta ask permission. I just don't think that's a good idea. So, well, if somebody want to give me a credit card for about $2,500, let me use that real quick. Let me use that. And then, yes. So I'm interested in now looking into 6-in-1 microdermabrasion. I'm looking into, I need that fax machine. I need a fax machine with a copier printer. I see one for a really good price. I also want to get this shredding machine. Then I want to get this case, and another case. I want to get this 6-in-1 microdermabrasion thingy, and I want to get everything that I have basically in my saving cart thingy. Like, I pretty much purchased it, but you know what I'm saying, right? When you purchase something and you just really can't stop, like, I have to stop because I'm making myself sick. I can't believe I have to, like, purchase. This is about to throw up because I don't stop. You know what I'm saying? I buy one thing and I have to buy another thing, and I spend so much money today alone, like. And oh right, that's what I need to buy. I need to get that that smell thing, the Glade, the spray refill thingy. I like the vanilla one. Yeah. Try and get this real quick. And then I should be good to go on everything. This will come in. Then I could put that one in there. And then I technically would have 3, which is good. So I could put one in there, boom. Just put the other ones, boom. You know what I'm saying? If I could keep it in a system where it's like a regular system, then I will know. So first I'm going to watch it. Then I'm going to add it to my cart. Then I'm going to buy it. I don't think I need to buy anything else right now. What do I need to buy now? Just the next thing would be the machine, the fax machine. No, first is the shredding machine. The only thing with the shredding machine is I'm just not sure about the size of it, if it's gonna fit my garbage can. I want it to so badly because I have a 3-gallon, I think, garbage can. It might fit. I just want it to fit. If not, I am gonna really have to pay to return it, because they have this new thing, like, if you buy it, just be prepared to pay to return it. That's all. Once you have these things set up in your mind, you buy it, you pay to get it returned, you're paying for it. Once you're paying for it, you don't have to argue with nobody. You cut down so much argument, you cut down so much questions, because you already told the person exactly what they had to go through. The only thing is when something like you need is damaged, you know what I'm saying? And then it's like, I don't know how to describe it, y'all, but expensive things, no. I think that the person should pay for it. Pay some of it, pay half of it. Because that's why you get expensive stuff with insurance. That's the best thing I could recommend to you. Y'all, I got so many different pains going on all over my body, so I have to hang up. I got pain in my back, pain in my stomach, feel like I'm about to throw up, feel like I'm about to, like, I'm telling, like, too much good stuff. Everything could be used against me, and nothing is going to be used against me because I basically purchase everything with insurance. Purchase your things with insurance, y'all, because it's the smartest way. Oh, right. Then I have to work after I get the fax machine and the the, like, it's going to be a fax machine slash scanner slash printer and a shredder. Once I get those two things out of the way, I am then working on Fractura, or I can do my own thing with the laser, do as much as I could do with the laser for myself. And then, I mean, and others, of course, I'm putting up everything, but I have to know if I could do it on myself first before I could do it on others. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'd rather be the guinea pig, but not with nothing that's going to be burning my skin or anything like that. But the teacher was teaching us about it, so we should be able to do it. So first that, and then the next thing is going to be Fractura. I'm gonna get the Fractura, but I need to like work really, really hard because I'm gonna have downtime, and it's really, we doing all of this for this right here. My nose is peeling, but we doing this for this. It's really small. Can I zoom in? Dang, y'all. See what it looks like? It's not that big. It's just there. Like, if you really look at it, it's not that bad. I might get a dermal roller or something and just start, like, I need a small one that I could just get into this section right here. Maybe they could make a small one with a curve or something that I could get into here, and then I could put some type of peel or something there, because I'm learning that the peel actually works pretty good with the whole entire everything. Like, I've had pretty good feedback with everything. So I don't think it would be a good idea to I don't know, but I could definitely do the Fractura. I'm looking into Fractura because that's what they said is next. The only benefit, the only good thing would be if it works. The only bad thing would be, there really wouldn't be no bad thing. It would really only be a good thing. But I was listening to some of the doctors on there talking about some people could get it done. Some people, it works for some people. It just don't work for everybody in the downtime. But that microneedling thing, though, to me, that was good, because I think that really helps keep your skin looking younger and vivacious. Like, I don't look old. You know what I'm saying? I look young, right? I look young. What I don't want is this right here. I get that off, and then I'm good. What I want to do is I want to try the procedure, because I want to do it the right way. They did